In BFDI, a character's fate depends on a viewer's opinion of them. There are some that prosper from this, such as Leafy and Tennis Ball, who have mass love from the viewers. But what about other characters? Those who are not as lucky? That is what we are here to discuss today, for Hated BFB Characters. The reasons why these characters are hated spread from being seen as useless, or to just being seen as a jerk, but we'll see why these characters are so hated today. Also, on another note, just know that this is in no particular order, just the order I feel like discussing them. Anyways, let's go. You may think this is cheating, however, these two are hated for very similar reasons, so I put them both here to not come off as redundant. Anyways, Robody and David suffer the same fate, being that they never really got their time to shine, but more of this on Robody, since David at least had season 1. David and Robody are mostly hated due to being gimmicks. But wait. You may say Rocky and Yellowface are gimmicks, yet they don't get nearly as much hate as Robody and David do. And I actually began to see that too, so I did some thinking. And I think I came up with a decent explanation. Rocky was a fan favorite, a veteran at that, so his fan base is bound to be a bit bigger than Robody's, someone who was never really liked, not even getting 3 votes in the debut. So, all 30 of you got at least 3 votes.
That's good to know.
Except Robody. He only got 2. But with Yellowface, it's that they keep it creative and make him an interesting character. Although I like David and Robody, they both lack that prior fan base and creativity in their gimmicks that keep them fresh, which is why they are as hated as they are. Belle is an infamous character. I actually dislike her myself, but at first, I didn't know why she got as much hate until I started to dislike her a bit myself. I personally dislike her due most of her interactions just being yelling at others.
I think you should start projecting your voice!
Although I don't believe this is the overall reason. I think the reason most dislike her is because of her voice, which in my opinion, is decently unfair. Judging a character for their voice I don't feel is a really nice reason, as you're just insulting their voice actor. But regardless, Belle could also be hated for the reason I stated as well, but for now, she is a pretty hated character in the series. Although Foldy hate has drastically died down, she is still one of the more hated characters in BFB, which is sort of ironic, considering that she was a pretty well-liked character at first. Until one episode. That one episode would change her following forever, with a slim chance of return.
Hi, Foldy! I'm so glad I made it to the top. Now we just both press the button and our teams are safe.
No.
What? Why?
It's not enough for me to just win. To avenge Stapy, I need to make sure that Ions loses.
Yes, that infamous scene. Foldy changed from a kinder part between her and Stapy into a vengeful person, which a lot of fans didn't like, so she lost a mass amount of her fan base, which puts her in the position she is in today. Honestly, I'm unsure if she'll be able to make her comeback in pot, but overall I hope for the best for her. Ah yes, Eggy, the one who inspired me to make this video. Honestly, I really like Eggy, and feels she is so judged due to one scene. Many see her as this rude and selfish character, but I'd argue she is quite nice.
Hi Teardrops. Even though my story might not be super interesting to you, I decided I'll tell it anyway. So it all began when I was a baby egg, you know, an egg inside of an egg, exception if you will. It was very cozy, and at that moment, I realized
Eggy is heavily judged due to that infamous scene in BFB 6, and this is a prime example of one scene really affecting your overall fan base, just as it did Foldy. It happened to Eggy. And I'd argue Eggy has it worse, considering she didn't have as good of a fan base as Foldy used to, though I hope in the future we'll rewatch and sort of look at Eggy for all her moments. And not just that one. Thanks for watching. Honestly, this is a video I have been wanting to make, and I hope to make more commentary videos. Enjoyed this? Then please stay tuned for the future. Thank you for watching, and please consider subscribing.